This episode was generated or assisted by artificial intelligence.
Welcome to the deep dive. For hunters here in Minnesota, fall is...
Well, it's more than just a season, isn't it? It's really a way of life.
Absolutely, it's a tradition.
Yeah, and it involves so much dedication. Countless hours prepping blinds, scouting game, navigating some, let's be honest, pretty tough terrain.
Mm-hmm. Rugged stuff.
And, when it comes down to it, success often boils down to preparation, skill, and, having the right gear.
The right tools make all the difference.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into how our sources frame the 2025 Polaris UTVs. How they're presented as maybe a game changer for Minnesota hunting.
Yeah.
We'll explore how these side-by-sides aim to make those trips out way more efficient, more comfortable, and just, elevate the whole experience.
Exactly. And our goal today really is to unpack the specifics, the features in that 2025 lineup.
Okay.
How they're actually designed to tackle the challenges hunters face day in, day out.
Mm-hmm.
Things like getting through tough terrain, hauling heavy gear, staying comfortable.
All those practical hurdles. Right. And what's interesting is how they seem engineered specifically for Minnesota conditions, offering, pretty smart solutions.
Okay, let's start there then. The landscape itself. Minnesota's got beautiful wilderness, but it's challenging. Dense forests, marshes.
Oh, yeah. Those wetlands can be tricky.
And rocky trails. Getting to the prime spots, sometimes that feels like half the work right there. How do these UTVs handle that kind of terrain?
That's a great place to start because if you can't get there, nothing else matters, right?
Exactly.
So Polaris UTVs are built for this. Take their on-demand all-wheel drive. It's not like old school 4x4 you have to manually engage.
Okay, how's it different?
It senses wheel slip instantly and engages all four wheels, often before you even realize you needed it.
Ah, so it's automatic.
Yeah, totally seamless.
Yeah.
Whether it's mud, snow, uneven ground, it just keeps you moving, helps avoid getting bogged down.
That sounds useful, especially in marshy areas.
Definitely. And then there's the ground clearance. It's not just about being high off the ground.
Right, there's more to it.
Yeah, it's about the approach angles, the departure angles, having a protected underbelly. So you can go over logs, rocks, deep ruts.
Things that would normally stop you or damage the vehicle.
Exactly. You avoid getting hung up, avoid those delays.
Okay, makes sense. What about the engines? Power's good, but if you're rolling in sounding like a tank, that kind of defeats the purpose for hunting.
That's a critical point. And the 2025 models, well, they've apparently put a lot of focus on quiet power.
Quiet power, how so?
Through acoustic engineering. Things like better exhaust design, sound dampening materials, how the engine's mounted. It all reduces the noise level.
So it's not just about being powerful, but strategically quiet.
Precisely. It's a huge advantage for hunters. Our sources suggest this lower noise level really minimizes spook and game. You can get closer without announcing your arrival.
Okay, so less disturbance on the way in. That's huge.
It makes those initial setups much more effective, definitely.
All right, so access is one thing. Let's switch gears to, gear itself. Hauling stuff. Decoys, blinds, coolers.
Or hopefully a harvested deer.
Well, hopefully. But yeah, that can be backbreaking work. Multiple trips drains your energy.
It's a massive energy drain, and honestly, it can take away from the hunt itself. UTVs really simplify this. They have these spacious cargo beds.
They're designed for hauling.
Yeah, strong beds built to carry a lot. Coolers, stands, game. And the 2025 models boast pretty impressive weight capacities, high payload ratings.
Meaning fewer trips.
Often just one trip. Think about that. Instead of exhausting yourself hauling gear back and forth.
You save that energy for the actual hunt. For staying focused.
Exactly. Conserve your energy for what matters. And they have smart tie-down points, too, like the lock and ride system.
To keep everything secure.
Yeah, even on roof trails or steep inclines, nothing's sliding around. It just makes the logistics smooth. Part of the strategy, not a struggle.
Less grunt work, more hunting focus.
Ah.
I like the sound of that. Now, Minnesota weather.
Yeah. Unpredictable is an understatement.
You can have warm September days, then suddenly bone-chilling November mornings. And comfort, well, it's not just nice, is it? It's vital for staying alert.
Absolutely critical. Being cold and miserable affects your focus, your endurance. Polaris seems to get this.
How do they address it?
With options like fully enclosed cabs, weather-ready cabs with heating and defrost.
Ah, so real protection from the elements.
Totally. Think about those freezing mornings, arriving at your spot warm, ready to go instead of stiff and shivering. It combats the stuff that usually cuts a hunt short.
That makes a huge difference in willingness to stay out longer.
For sure. And then there's the seating. Ergonomic seats designed to reduce fatigue on those long rides in.
So less wear and tear on the body.
Right. Better support, absorbs vibration. And the suspension systems, they're pretty advanced now. Independent A-arms, adjustable shocks on many models.
Meaning a smoother ride.
A much smoother ride. It soaks up the bumps, the jolts. So you arrive feeling good, ready to hunt, not sore and tired from the trip in.
Okay, arriving refreshed, ready to focus, that's a big deal. Let's talk stealth now. Being undetected is, well, it's everything in hunting, often.
It's paramount.
Yeah.
One wrong noise, one flash of movement.
And it's game over for that opportunity.
Yeah.
How do UTVs help hunters stay hidden?
Well, we touched on the quiet engine tech. That's number one. Reducing that engine noise signature is huge for not alerting wildlife from far away.
Right, keeping below their threat threshold.
Exactly. And then visually, many models come with factory camouflage packages.
Actual camo patterns.
Yeah, advanced patterns, matte finishes, helps break up the outline, blend into the woods, reduce glare, less likely to catch an animal's eye.
Makes sense. What about moving in low light? Early mornings, late evenings?
They have enhanced LED lighting. It's bright for safety, but designed with specific beam patterns and maybe even color spectrums to be less disruptive to wildlife.
So you can see where you're going without lighting up the whole county.
Pretty much. It's about minimizing your whole sensory footprint, sound, sight, light, trying to be less of an intrusion.
Becoming part of the woods, not sticking out.
Got it. Okay, beyond the stalk or there's all the other work, right? Setting trail cams, food plots, scouting.
Yeah, modern hunting involves a lot more management and prep work, time-consuming stuff.
So how do UTVs impact that side of things? Efficiency.
Big time. This is where they really shine for efficiency. You can cover so much more ground-checking cameras or scouting new areas compared to walking or even using an ATV sometimes.
So you can scout more effectively.
Definitely. Our sources suggest hunters can cover 2, maybe 3 times the area. That directly improves your odds.
Wow.
And think about hauling supplies for food plots, bags of seed, fertilizer, tools, feeders. Getting that stuff deep into the woods is easy with a UTV.
Takes the back-breaking labor out of it.
Totally. And if conditions change mid-hunt or you see game moving elsewhere, you can quickly and, again, relatively quietly move between spots, between blinds or stands.
Adapting on the fly.
Exactly. It allows for a much more dynamic, strategic approach to the whole season, from prep right through to the hunt itself. So it streamlines the whole process. That's compelling. And sticking with seasons. Minnesota winters, snow, ice, they often shut things down.
They sure can. Deep snow can make access impossible for regular vehicles, even some ATVs.
How do these UTVs fare when the white stuff flies?
Surprisingly well, actually. They're built with winter in mind. You can get aggressive tire options specifically for snow.
Okay.
And the all-wheel drive systems are tuned for snow and ice, too. Some guys even put full track systems on them.
Like little tanks?
Pretty much. Turns them into serious snow machines. But what's really interesting is the added utility.
Like what?
Plow attachments. You can fit a plow to many models.
Seriously? So you can clear your own driveway?
Yeah, or the path to the cabin. Suddenly, your hunting rig is also a super useful tool around the property all winter. That's a big value add.
That definitely extends its usefulness beyond just hunting season.
Yeah.
Makes it a year-round workhorse.
It really does. And of course, those enclosed heated cabs we talked about, they become absolutely essential in the winter. Warmth, visibility with defrost makes working or hunting in the cold much more tolerable, even productive.
A true 4-season machine, then.
Yes.
Okay, so for listeners thinking, all right, these sound pretty capable, what about timing? Is now a good time to look into getting one?
Well, based on what we're seeing, yeah, it could be a smart time. As the next model year starts rolling out, you often find closeout deals on the current year's models.
So 2025 model closeouts.
Exactly. Places like Boomerang Marine and Sports often have inventory of these, and our sources point out you can get significant savings.
So you get last year's tech, which is still great, but at a better price.
That's the idea. You're getting that proven Polaris quality and performance, maybe without the absolute latest bells and whistles, but saving some money.
Makes sense. Maximize the value.
Right. For a lot of hunters, the core performance is what matters most, and that usually stays very consistent year to year. But these deals are usually time-sensitive. Inventory changes.
So if you're interested, don't wait too long.
Probably good advice, yeah.
Oh, good tip. And buying something like this, it's a big investment. Local support, service, that seems really important.
Oh, absolutely crucial. Our sources really stress this. It's a long-term relationship with your dealer, not just a one-time purchase.
What kind of support should people look for?
Dealers like Boomerang, they're highlighted for offering expert guidance up front, helping you pick the right model and the right accessories for how you hunt, where you hunt. That's invaluable.
Tailored advice.
Yeah. And then after the sale, having access to genuine Polaris parts and accessories is key for maintenance or customization. Plus, certified technicians who really know these machines inside and out.
Keep it running right.
Exactly. Protect your
Yeah.
investment, minimize downtime. And they often have financing options too, which helps make it more accessible.
And that local knowledge probably helps too, right? Understanding Minnesota hunting.
That's a big part of it. A team that gets the local culture, the specific challenges, they become more like a trusted partner for the long haul, not just selling you a machine.
Right, a resource you can count on.
Yeah.
Okay, so wrapping this up, it sounds like these Polaris UTVs really are positioned as maybe the ultimate hunting companion for Minnesota, enhancing access, gear hauling, comfort, efficiency, the whole package.
I think that's a fair assessment based on our sources. It moves beyond just being a convenience. It's presented as an essential tool that can genuinely transform the hunting experience.
Making it less about the struggle, more about the hunt.
Exactly. Equipping you for potentially your best season yet. It's fascinating how a piece of equipment can become so integrated, almost an extension of your own skills.
So here's something to think about as we finish. How does integrating a tool like this, designed for efficiency and comfort, maybe change how we even define preparation or skill in hunting today?
Interesting question.
Does using this kind of technology free you up, maybe, to focus more deeply on the actual hunt, on understanding the environment, the animal behavior, connecting more with the wild, because you're not just physically beat down by getting there and hauling stuff?
Does it shift where the mastery lies, from pure physical endurance to maybe more strategic thinking and observation?
Yeah, something to ponder. Where does technology fit into the modern definition of a skilled hunter?